did it feel to follow up with what you did in Bristol with a normal start here today and do as well as others?
Yeah, I think that was the biggest thing is have a normal start with a normal routine and week, and kind of being able to prepare for it. Nothing was set in stone, but kind of being able to prepare for it. And, yeah, it was a good outing, and happy with it.
Looked like you had a pretty good mix of the sinker and the splitter there, especially the splitter looked like a pretty good strikeout pitch for you.
Yeah, it was good. Splitter was there. It's been reliable all year, and that's kind of what I'm known for. To have it in the back pocket, use it in several different counts, early, late. So using it with both hands and had a lot of success with it.
Can you tell me more about the development of your sinker? Pitch was it introduced?
Yeah, Murph caught me when he was on rehab at the beginning of the year, and he kind of came to me with the idea of it. But, we'll give it a shot. We'll try it the righties, and then the year went on. We kind of used it with both hands, and both starts up here has been to both sides produced a ton of ground balls, and really happy with how it's played.
There's a video that went side by side showing how your leg kick changed a little bit during. How does that help you just have a more consistent delivery and help the mechanics?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest thing is just being as athletic as possible along the mound. Like that's always been the base of my mechanics and everything that I do. So struggling earlier in the year, it was kind of all it boiled down to is just how can we make this as athletic as possible? And so that's where we changed the leg kick. So like this is going to allow me to get the right rhythm, not have too much movement, and we can produce the same velocity, if not more, with a different leg kick. And the biggest thing is just come in and both sides of the plate with all 50. And the payoff that we've seen from something like that has been awesome. I've loved it.
How much did you cut out? How much did you run?
I mean, it's not really thinking about the leg kick. It's kind of like compared to like a loop leader type thing, or just like the front leg kind of hangs there, and catch myself in my back foot, just stay control, keep everything in control as possible. But I don't really say we let's cut down 50% of the leg kick. It's just like let's not focus on making it so big. Like let's just let it be natural, and let everything happen a little bit naturally.
Saw your reaction to the Profar catch there. Looked like you were in a bit of disbelief.
That was unbelievable. First off, the pitch, he got to the pitch, and then I was watching the ball. I was watching him watch the ball, like you do, something like that. Saw him jump on the wall, and I mean, I saw him catch the ball like as soon as he jumped. That was pretty unbelievable.
Hurston was behind the plate, but how cool did it feel to be part of history today? The first thing on umpire.
Yeah, I mean, I've had her in AAA a couple times. It's really cool. I was able to congratulate her. That's awesome for her. I know I can't imagine how hard it is for her to have come up, and everyone says it. Probably told her it was impossible, but to be able to be part of that, and they made a big deal out of it as it should be. And that's pretty cool.
Hurston, these two starts versus the two you had last year, how different is it for you mentally from the standpoint of like, do you feel like you belong to this guy?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you say what you want. I felt like I belonged to last year. I feel like if they didn't want me here, they wouldn't put me up there. So the results are not always how the game is. Like it's not always a determination of who should be here and who should. So we had the injury, and things happen. This game filters out who it needs to and who it doesn't. So having these two starts here this year, but just really everything that I've worked for this year is a completely different mindset. And, but it's one of where I know what I need to do. I know how to happen. I understand how the business works, how this all works. So it's not really like it is scaring me. I wasn't afraid of like the failure that I experienced, but it just allowed me a chance to grow and to go in the office every day, do what I needed to do, and just prepare.
Can you expand on that conversation with Mark a little bit and the work that went into creating that pitch afterwards?
Yeah, we were in the video room the day after it started. He called me in. I came in and the service started to figure out some things. He noticed some things in my 14. He's like, hey, I think it'd be really easy for you to throw a sinker at it. And I agreed. I threw it in the bullpen like 2 days later or whatever it was. He was still there on rehab. I was supposed to throw it to him again that week. It didn't happen. But, there was a lot of video, a lot of like comparing myself to other guys who were in the, had the same arsenal and how it would play and work with both hands. But he was really helpful in the process. And, kind kind of opened some doors for me to be able to go and do that, and know that, from what he was seeing, that it played really well.
Knowing the struggle for the starting rotation has had this year, especially injuries, what does it mean to come in and deliver the way you have so far?
I mean, it's my job. Like, that's what I have to do. I'm here in whatever form or fashion that they need me. So that's been my goal from day one. Is to, if they say, hey, go right now, that's what I have to do. And that's just how the season's played out. So it's very unfortunate for those guys, and they, I see it behind the scenes. They work very, very hard. And a lot of those guys are very earning those positions, and for me to be here and fill that spot, that's what I work for, and can't ever not be prepared for it. So happy to be here, but really just feeling unhappy.
Thanks, Hurston. Thank you.